So I just wanted to show you. It's currently January the 1st, 2026, and I'm currently at work. Completely dead. I'm the only one here, and that is how I'm starting with my 2026. Because I'm just trying to make sure that I complete my work here. Because this 9 to 5 pays my bills. But what I want to talk about is why you should get your priorities straight now in 2026. Because it's basically every year starts the same. You have new goals, you have new plans, you have new motivation, and the gyms fill up, the notebooks are opened up, you got your new pen, you're excited to go, you're ready for the new year, full of motivation, and then when February hits, you're all burnt out already. 1 month later, you've already forgotten about your goals that you set for yourself for 2026. That's already in the past. Now imagine, 95% of people are like that. They set New Year's resolutions, but they don't stick to it. This is nothing to keep them motivated and inspired for another year. But yet, it's going to lead to the same results. They're just going to repeat what they did last year. Exactly the same. So the real question in 2026 is, what are your goals? What are truly your goals for 2026? Think about 2025. On the 1st of January 2025, you're probably thinking the exact same thing. How am I going to do this? What is my goals? What are my plans? My way forward? And you probably got that, if you're lucky. And you probably gave up on it halfway through, not even halfway through, probably by February, March, April, and you completely just forgot about it. And here we are, a whole year later, a whole new page. Now's your chance to start again. This time for real. So what will be standing when your motivation fades? You need to think about that. Once your motivation runs out, what is going to be your why, your backbone on why you keep on going forward with your dreams? What's going to keep you pushing? For me, it's my family. For me, it's the future version of myself. It's the potential of what I could be. Knowing that if I work towards my goals every day, I can become this person. But if you don't, you're just going to be stagnant and you're going to stay the person that you currently are. And if you're not happy with that, I'm happy with who I am currently at the moment. But I'm not satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I always know that there's the next step. There's always something better. There's always something greater. And me currently, I don't want to be stuck here forever. I know that there is something greater for me. So, when motivation feels powerful, so with regards to motivation, it feels very powerful. It's emotional, it's amazing. But there's one flaw. It's that it's temporary. And this completely depends on your mood, your circumstances, and the energy that you have. And those things change constantly. So that's why people don't fail because they want success. They fail because they build their plans on feelings instead of structure. And motivation gets you started on this, but it's never enough to carry you throughout. And this is where discipline comes in. You need the discipline to continue going, even though you don't have the energy, you don't have the inspiration to continue. But you just need to know your why. Why are you doing this? Once you have that why, and that why is strong enough, you will continue to push towards your goals and your dream. So we can compare this to fitness as well. So what fitness actually teaches us about real progress. Fitness is one of the clearest example of this because no one gets stronger from feeling motivated once, right? So you can't just go and walk into the gym and be like, hey, it's 2026, I want to get strong, I want to get fit, I want to get leaner, I want to get buffer. And you start working out. For the first day you feel amazing, second day you feel amazing, The next week you start to see progress. You'll be like, oh, maybe this is working. And then you have one bad day where you just feel unmotivated, or you're feeling lazy, you're just not bound to go to the gym. And then that throws you off. Then the following day you try to go back to gym, but that motivation's still not there. You'll be like, you know what, I'll skip it again, I'll go next week. Next week comes, you completely forgot about the gym. You now carried on to your new reality. Well, not your new reality, but your daily routine on what you were doing before. And you completely forgot about the gym now. You're like, okay, there's no time for the gym. Maybe I can do that probably once a week, where you were doing it 4 times a week. Because now you've run out of motivation. Now you're just carrying it on pure discipline. And if your why is not strong enough, you won't continue. And you are not going to get fit, you are not going to get strong, you're not going to get lean from working out once or twice a month. That's not how it works, right? So the results come from repeating the same movements every single day, right? And if you fall off, that's okay. We're only human. You just need to get back on the boat. It's about how you get back up. That determines the winners between the losers. The losers, when they get knocked down, they stay down. The winners, when they get knocked down, they stand back up. It's about how quickly you can recover and bounce back, right? And progress doesn't come from intensity, it comes from consistency. So doing the repetitive things every single day, those are the ones that are going to bring in the results. So for example, with YouTube, you have to be consistent with it. That's the only way that you're going to get results, is by posting every day or every week or every month, depending on your schedule. But just stick to that. Don't deviate from that. Don't focus on other things, because once you fall off that boat, it's going to be hard to get back on. All right? So 2026 is not going to be easier than 2025. Definitely not. Because competition is higher, attention span is shorter, and people are getting smarter. Technology is improving, which can be either to your detriment or it can be to your benefit. Depends on how you use technology. As you know, AI is advancing every single day, and it's best to be on the good side of AI, to know how to use it. Even if it's just the basics of AI, just as long as you know how to use it. And use that to your advantage in things that you use every day. So for example, when creating ebooks or creating YouTube videos, you don't know what to talk about, you don't have a topic, you could use AI to help you brainstorm a topic. It can help you think of ideas, and it's seen as a tool, as a helping hand, right? It's not going to do the work for you, it's just going to amplify what you can already do. So my main challenge is, what do I talk about with my YouTube? Because there's many things that I am interested in. Some of them being fitness and entrepreneurship, online space, such as creating my own digital products, and coffee. I really, really, really love coffee. I've always wanted to start my own coffee shop or selling iced coffee. I have sold iced coffee in the past already, but that business has failed. But I feel like if I do start it again, I'd have more experience, I would know how to do it. So 2026 for me is going to be a year of taking a risk, because if you don't take the risk, you won't know where life is going to take you. Yeah, so I just want to come back to discipline again, because I feel like discipline is, for me, it's a really important topic. Right? So people think that discipline means being extreme, being harsh, and being obsessed with doing the thing that you're doing. Sure, that can be discipline, and that can be good as well. But you don't want to burn yourself out, right? So this is what real discipline looks like. It's doing the basic things and doing the basic things well. So those repetitive things that are boring to you, that's what takes the excitement out. That's why you lose your motivation for it. And that's where your discipline will kick in. Also, keeping promises to yourself. If you say to yourself, I'm gonna hit the gym three times a week, that's you keeping a promise to yourself, and you better do that. And if you fall off of that, that's you basically lying to yourself. You're not keeping a promise to yourself. And once you do that, your subconscious will trigger and be like, hey, if I say something, I won't stick to my word because I won't do it. Because in the past, you've done that before. You've said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you don't do it. It will solidify that you're a talker, you're not a doer. And the thing is, you just want to keep on making progress every day. Even if it's just 0.01% improvement every single day. As long as you're being consistent and you're making that improvement. Like this right now. I'm at work, but I'm still doing this. I'm still giving it my all. I'm still putting in the work every single day. So yeah, that's just how I want to end this off by saying, you need to be disciplined. In 2026, there's one thing that you can do. Is be disciplined. Learn where to focus your energy. Learn how to be a more disciplined person, because you will see that is going to change the way that you live. It's going to change your perspective. It's going to change your mindset. And at the end of the day, it's going to change you. And it's going to change your life. So just think about that. Pick one thing for this month. Stick to it. Be disciplined. See what the results will be. But nothing to lose.